Hello, Llama Team families. Welcome. And it's so hard to believe that we are just coming to a close of quarter one of sixth grade this year, 2020, 2021. So we, Llama Team, are really just settling into our year. We're getting into our groove. The students are just doing a fantastic job of coming to class, weekly doing their power rights. They might have told you a little bit about those. We've got 4 of them under our belt now. I'm going to talk a little bit about what we've been doing and then where we're headed for the rest of the year. To give you kind of the overview of what language arts encompasses, it's the 4 strands: reading, writing, speaking, listening. So every week, and in with reading is vocabulary. So in with that, as I plan my lessons out each week and for the whole year, those are the 4 strands I'm always looking at. So for example, the writing in quarter one, we do personal narrative. So right now, your child has every week had activities that they read, either personal narratives by an author, which often we've done, or videos, or a Flipgrid video from me, getting into that speaking and listening, to prime the pump on Monday and Tuesday for that power right that they're going to do. And they have learned to crank out on demand as much writing that they can do in 5 minutes. And their goal is to compete only against themselves. So they're building that confidence, and they don't know it yet, but these are seeds, little seed ideas that we are going to go back to and mine for ideas as they go to build their personal narrative. I hand walk them through the writing process every step of the way. The goal is I do not assign writing, I teach writing. So it is my job to teach your student to come out of 6th grade, headed into 7th grade, a stronger writer and reader than he or she was when they came to me. So I will be modeling taking ideas and how to craft that into a personal narrative, how to draft it, how to try out different leads, how to do transitions, how to zhuzh it up, as we call it, so that it's this nice piece, and they can abandon it if they decide, nope, this isn't what I want to do. I want to do something else. So and I do the same thing with reading. Like, life's too short to read books you don't like. I teach them that. So that's what quarter one in writing looks like. Then we start heading into literary analysis. They start reading some fiction pieces, short stories. I train them how to, what a good book club discussion looks like, except that it's really challenging to do that with a whole novel. Some of them have been in that before. It's challenging for adults to do book clubs and commit to an entire novel and discuss it. But we're going to do it with short stories and learn what that looks like to have a really deep, rich discussion and analyze a character and then power write about that character. Then we will head into informative reading and writing. So I had them all sign up for getepic.com, getting them all in there. I'll be giving them some more structure as far as what I expect, but there are fiction books in there, but there are a ton of fantastic non-fiction informational books, full color informational books. So we're going to learn about text features, nonfiction text features like table of contents and vocabulary and diagrams and captions to photographs and charts, and how to take a topic that you're passionate about and create this fantastic nonfiction book. And it can be whether they want to do it electronically or if they prefer to do their own hand artwork and create a handcrafted book on a topic that they are passionate about. Then we'll head into, after the holidays, after the winter break, we'll head into persuasive writing. We'll look at some great speeches, famous speeches, fantastic persuasive speeches in writing. We'll look at TED Talks. I'll work on I'm really excited about having them create a TED Talk style about something that they are passionate about. So that's the springtime. Then we get into Poetry Cafe, and we will do a Flipgrid Poetry Cafe. I dress up. We do lots of dressing up. And by the way, they are anxious about theater, because I mentioned that with my whole, I promised them theater. So as soon as personal narratives are done, we will be getting into some short stories and theater for those, and those that don't want to be actors. We have design stuff. We have sound effects. We have all the parts are there for everybody, for all personalities. So back to the writing. So Poetry Cafe in the spring, sprinkling theater in here and there, getting dramatic with our poetry. I dressed up last year to do the road less traveled with my lights and all that. And then we go into our research unit then in the springtime. So that's kind of how the arc of writing looks. The reading parallels that. Reading is always to support the writing. But alongside of that, I really encourage you to help your student be an independent reader as well, to support them in buying books, whether online. I can help out with providing resources. I'm going to start posting those on my learning page of how to, if you like this book, then you might like this book. How to check out books from the library, making sure they all have free. Poudre Library now has a free temporary library card for everybody, and they can check out books online or in person. You can put them on hold and go pick them up. They bring them outside to the table, or they have browsing times, and they aren't charging fines. So they're encouraging using books, using the library. And then this Epic, getepic.com, which I will have posted on my website as well, my learning page. The kids can browse. There are all kinds of books in there. So I'm going to be pushing on them to read different genres and try to get into doing book talks with them, but I'll be teaching them about different genres like fantasy and science fiction and even graphic novels, and pushing them to try different genres. A lot of times at this age, kids will lock into one or two genres, and that's okay. I was obsessed with Archie comic books like all of 7th grade, and I'm a wide reader now. So, but we want to kind of introduce them to other books too. So supporting your students in getting your child in getting books for themselves, whether library or buying, is really good. And then let's see, I think, so I'll be providing lots of high quality short stories along the way throughout. And like I said, the nonfiction information. So I look forward to seeing those families in my advisory group at conferences. And as always, any of my families are welcome to email me about questions you may have. If there's a question about grades, or if you're moving or anything like that, please don't hesitate to let us know. The Llama team teachers know, so we're able to support you in that, whatever the family transition is. We are very understanding of that, and we want to help you. And we hope that you feel that we are bonding with your child and that our Llama team rocks. We always say, bye Llamas, go Llamas. And they're really enjoying that. And we've been having fun this week with Spirit Week, with Pajama Day and Crazy Tourist Day and Learn with Your Pet Day, and tomorrow's Crazy Hair Day. So I'm glad I'm making this video before that. So again, I'm really excited about the community that we've built together as a team, even though we are learning virtually. We are just having a blast. So again, I hope that helped give you an overview of what we have been doing and where we are headed in language arts. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care.